Okay.
Damn, I forgot to go make a coffee.
That's right, Team Simpson, go make a coffee.
No, it's all right.
I need to share this stream out now.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. If you haven't been here before, my name's Tim, and I'm... Ooh, that's blocky.
Oops. Wait.
I'm just doing some shares, guys. Hello, welcome to our live stream, everybody, in the Creative Corner. With our guest down below is awesome Team Simpson. Just down there. And on the side is Claire Mears' channel. Our co-host is me and Claire. And our great guest is Team Simpson down there.
I think Clay's hiding.
Yep, she normally does that, Team Simpson.
Gotta have your face. Gotta have your face on YouTube. There you go.
Hi there. But it's gonna be Paul, not me.
Team. If possible, Team Simpson, if you can do some community shares as well, my brother.
I can do that.
I'm just sharing you out as well on my community tags. Hello, Neil Vacation. Thank you for always being with us, brother. Oops. See if we can get our good friends here, like Yo Show as well. Team Simpson knows Yo Show.
He'll be asleep by now.
He was also live earlier as well.
Yeah, it's about 2 a.m. where he lives now, so
Okay.
He'll be long gone.
Long gone to sleep.
I'm going to do something really stupid and get an energy drink at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh dear, that is a bit. That is not the best, Team Simpson. They try and get what's playing.
Hey Siri, what time is it in Canada?
I love that sound of a drink opening.
Yep. Good ASMR stuff going on.
Hello, Right with Emotion. Hello, Thrill Seeks. Hello, our guests here, everybody today in the chat as well. And if you like, please do ask Team Simpson some questions too. He's very good he's a tech guru, so ask him some good questions, guys.
Highly opinionated one. I will rant. I will rant.
Why not? You're very good at your tech information, brother Team Simpson.
I'm very good at ranting. Yep.
Hello, Right with Emotion, New Souls. How are you doing? You
What's
drinking
everybody having for lunch today, or dinner in the UK, lunch in the States, and stupid o'clock in the morning in New Zealand?
Yep, I have no idea at the moment because I'm live, so I'll have it whenever we're finished. Oh dear. Hello,
Hey, Thrill Seeks, how's it going?
Yep, there's our brother Team Simpson. So what's your plan to be making for dinner at this silly time you're up, Team Simpson?
It's going to be breakfast by the time I get something to eat, but I've going to be trying an early morning run to the supermarket, which opens at 8 o'clock. So it's in about 4 hours from now, and hopefully get there before it queues up. In New Zealand, we're in full lockdown at the moment, so so you can have one person go to the supermarket from your family. You know, got to be masked up and everything, of course. But they're only allowed so many people in the store, so I think they're only allowed 40 people or 30 people in the store at a time. So there's often a queue for about half a kilometre around the corner if you go at the wrong time. Or about 200 or 300 meters around the corner if you're lucky. So I'm hoping by going it for about 8 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday that most people won't be asked being up yet, and I'll be able to get something. Yeah.
It's your Sunday and my Saturday. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, we're 12 hours out, so yeah.
That's weird. The time is weird. You're drinking one of my favorite cans, Team Simpson. That's my second favorite can of Monster. It's the green one.
Oh, my favorite one is I've got a whole fridge full of them back there.
Me too.
Which I'm not supposed to have. There's my favorite one.
Oh, ginger beer version, yeah?
Yeah, the ginger one, that's the one.
Yeah, I have that as well.
I got to hold it in the right place so the autofocus picks it up.
Yeah. That's
the
also
mule
one of
is
mine.
my favorite one.
Also one of my favorites. But my one's favorite one is Passion Punch, Fruit Punch.
I find that one way too sugary. No, don't eat it. Cat was trying to eat my earpod.
Oh dear. Let me just get to everybody in the chat. There's everyone in the chat.
Yeah, I started up a YouTube channel for my cat.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's Mars the cat.
So please do send me the link, brother, in Facebook whenever you have time.
Yep, I'll do that.
I'll connect to that, just like I did with your gaming channel that you haven't done for 5 months now, Team Simpson.
Yeah, I know. Work has been really intense
Mm-hmm.
Over the last while, so I've got my PlayStation sitting up here behind me, ready to go, and it's all here. I just need some hours free in the day to do it.
Yeah. So I was rewatching your last game. Yeah, on that channel.
Yeah. No, I definitely need to get back into that. It's and I also want to start up. I'm going to be starting up a cooking channel.
Ooh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, so Tim in the Kitchen is going to be that one.
Oh, that's a great title. Because I always liked seeing your food when it used to be in your videos.
I did. I was having a look at some of my best videos, and the cooking ones have been really good. But I don't want to mix the genres because mixing niches in a channel is a really bad idea because it really confuses viewers. You know, if they come along for looking at tech and camera stuff, and then suddenly they're thrown a cooking video, that's not what they signed up to the channel for. So they go away. You've got to be really careful about not combining too many genres. You got to really niche down on it. So if you want to do multiple things, have multiple channels for it. It's easier that way.
Yeah, that's why I stick to my niche, as you see on my channel most of the time.
Yeah, and that's the best thing to do is stick to what you're doing so that your audience is focused and defined. And otherwise, if you're appealing to multiple audiences, then it confuses the hell out of YouTube as to who to give your videos to.
And YouTube already gets confused enough.
Well, yeah, YouTube is really good at sorting stuff out, but if you throw a whole pile of garbage data at the AI, then you're going to put it off what it's trying to do to help you. So the AI is really smart, and it can work out a lot of stuff really easily until you start throwing rubbish data at it, and then that gives it incorrect signals as to who your audience is and to who your target audience is. And that's one of the main reasons to not go and join up with a lot of sub channels and grow channels and stuff, is because if you and it's not just about getting fake subs or fake engagement or something. By going to a grow channel and getting 100 or a couple of hundred randoms to go and look at your videos, two things are going to happen. First of all, you've got 100 people who have got a huge range of interests coming and hitting your videos, and YouTube sees all those people hitting your videos, and it goes, right, well, all these people interested in all these sorts of different things are the target audience for this channel, which is wrong, because they're not. They actually don't give a shit about your videos. All they give a shit about is making you go back and click on their videos. The other thing that happens is that you get all those people looking at a really small bit of your video right at the beginning and not watching the whole video. And so that tells YouTube that those people don't care about your videos and that your video is uninteresting. So if you go somewhere and say, hey, here's my new video, and you give it to 100 people or a couple of hundred people on one of these big share things, and they all look at 1% or 2% at the beginning of the video, the signal that gives to the AI is that that video is not engaging, so it's not going to give it impressions and it's not going to share it out to anyone else. So you're actually doing a lot of damage to your own reputation with the AI when you do that kind of thing. Yeah. And you're just going to screw your video over.
That's right. So that's very good. That's good information for the people that are here, guys. Please do listen to that information from Tim. Also, can you carry on a bit more about that one, Team, since then we've got quite a few people in the chat that kind of does that kind of thing in the audience.
Yeah, I know. It's really hard to resist it when you're a new YouTuber, because you really want those new views, and there's a lot of really bad information out there. But I can tell you from doing a lot of research on it, and playing around with I've created some of the channels, and we've made some sort of videos that go up on them. And I can tell you straight away that the best way to market your video is to create a good video or a series of good videos that are targeted to a specific audience. So know who your audience person is. Make up an avatar person. Just make up somebody who is the type of person. Say for my cooking show, it's going to be people who I'm aiming at, people who like food, who want to eat good food and not the usual crap manufactured stuff you get at the supermarket. They like to cook for themselves and like to explore flavors. They like to cook with fresh food and have nutritious, simple meals, but also don't have a lot of time. They do work, so they've got a little bit of extra money to buy something nice with. And, so you can see how I'm creating a picture of this person here. Yes. There's probably in their between 30 and 50. So I know what sort of age, and probably mostly males as well, because it tends to be males who are more likely to want to experiment with cooking. Which I find more interesting and look at, but also want to cook efficiently. So I'm looking at making recipes up for that person. So we're talking about one pot stuff that's not just a stew, and coming up with some nice cooking tools. We're looking at how to look after good knives, perhaps, as well as how to make an elaborate meal that's got a good mixture of flavors. Well, he's an Australian cook,
There we go. Osho's just would be a good one to go to, and he is here as well in the chat.
Oh, yeah. What the hell are you doing up this time of the morning, Owen?
There you go. You see.
Is catching me up.
We got Team Simpson here. You're the best friend over here as well.
I was just giving you shit saying you'd have gone to bed already.
Yeah, that's right. He's told us you've gone to sleep and you're here. I
thought he was a lightweight, and here he is. There we go.
There he is. There we go.
But yeah, so as you can see with the cooking channel, there is that person that I am defining who is my target audience. So I know how to talk to this person and the type of language to use. And I can think about, when they're up, they've probably got a kid or two and they don't have a lot of time. They have other interests. So they want to cook a nice meal, but they don't want to spend 3 or 4 hours doing it. So, this is the type of thing. And understanding who your audience is means you know who to make those videos for. You know how to talk to that person. And if you really want to market your videos well, which is going back to the beginning of this thing, make a good set of videos for that particular person, publish them into YouTube, and leave them the hell alone. Don't share them out. Don't go and tell everybody on a grow stream. Don't do anything. Just publish it and let YouTube do its job. And the more you do that and just leave it alone, then YouTube can find the right audience for it correctly. If you go and send that video to a whole pile of people who aren't your target audience, then you're just going to confuse YouTube as to who the target audience is. And it's going to find it a lot harder to match it up with the right people. So yeah, it's a really, really hard thing to do, is just publish a video and don't touch it. Publish a video and don't tell anyone.
So you don't recommend like the what's his name? Commander used to do with Reddit and share it and all of that, Team Simpson. You don't reckon that's a good idea anymore?
Well, there is some. I'm going to go against my own advice here and say that there is some value in doing that, because getting to that first 100 subscribers gives you the opportunity to get a custom URL on YouTube. So you get a custom channel name, a custom link, so you get to 100 subscribers, then you can go youtube.com/PaulBlogs. If you get to that 1,000, you get monetized. But you want to be really careful about how you do that, because if you end up with a whole pile of videos that aren't getting any impressions or anything like that, then YouTube's not going to really know who the audience for your channel is. So you're better off just taking the time, and instead of putting all this time into going around onto streams and things like that to just try and get that subscriber number, work on creating better videos, publish more videos instead. Use that time to actually put videos out. When you look at the amount of time that a lot of people spend streaming and not making videos, and then they've got nothing perpetual, they've got to keep working hard. If you're making good quality videos, they'll keep getting hits over time. And that's the difference between grinding a day job and just getting paid for the hours you spend, and creating ambient income, which is you work out hard once and it continues to pay over and over and over.
That's great.
So I told you I was going to rant.
I like it. It's fantastic information. I see a lot of people that need this kind of advice.
Yeah, there is. There are a couple of exceptions to that rule. If you can find a community that is your target audience, then yeah, go ahead. So, for example, I'm doing quite a few videos and I'm getting a really good response on videos about the Blackmagic ATEM Mini, this thing here.
Yes, I watched that one. That was fantastic, that one.
Yep. And I've got the Extreme as well that I'm running this through at the moment. And which is great. It means that I can like switch to things like that and that really easily. And
the last one I watched was with the mobile phone Team Simpson, the reader script.
Yeah, see this thing here?
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, so I've still got these here set up for my game streaming. I just haven't done the bloody game streaming.
That's right, yeah. Assassin's Creed. That's the one that I've been watching most of the time.
yeah, and that's what Owen's going to give me shit about. There's bound to be another Assassin's Creed coming up soon that I need to catch up on.
Surely will be. Surely.
Actually, I'm just Googling it now.
Surely there will be.
I haven't finished playing Odyssey, and then I've started playing Valhalla, and I'm partway through that.
Oh dear.
And I really need to get my ass into gear.
And Osho, get him to gear at the Osho. Tell him what to do. Yeah. The Osho's doing very, very well on his gaming channel as well, Team Simpson.
Just listing can't come up in bed.
The Osho's in bed. Okay, yeah, we know it's quite late over there.
Yeah. I won't ask why he's watching us in bed.
I'll see that. Oh dear.
But I'm just having a look. No, they don't seem to have another one. But I want to finish these two Assassin's Creeds off and then go back and play some of the legacy ones as well, because very few people have streamed Black Flag, and that's fantastic. That's the pirate one. Mm-hmm. That was brilliant, Black Flag. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, me too. I enjoy watching your gaming channel since you started that one. So
hey, Mars, cat, Mars, come here. Don't push my guitar over.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a very good idea. Good night, everyone. No. Good night. Have a good sleep.
I'll just go get Mars. Won't be a second.
Okay. No, Raphael.
He's a ratbag. Oh, come here, ratbag. He's a real troublemaker. Here he is.
He's keeping you moving about today.
Yeah, he does that. There you go. Say hi to Owen.
Yeah, say hi to your mate, the Osho.
Yeah, he's my best buddy.
I'd have to look at the cat. It's beautiful.
But he's woken up now and he wants to play.
Oh dear.
But I can hold him like this and go all Bloomfield. There you go.
Hello, Adventure. How are you doing? And hello, JLT Vlogs. I also want to talk about your electric skateboard that you did, Team Simpson, 3 weeks ago.
Yes, I'm on my. What are you doing now? What are you doing? You look at the little bugger. He's gotten into my shelf down there with the cameras.
Oh dear! Don't play around with his cameras. He needs those. He wants to be in the dark.
That's my mum's camera. Don't screw that up.
Oh yes, definitely don't screw that one up.
Why are you in the shelf?
Wants to be a shelf cat.
Right. Come here. You're in trouble.
It's a drama cat show.
Yeah. I knew he was going to do that. He was asleep before and it wasn't going to be a problem, but now he's decided to bloody wake up and yeah. The electric skateboard is a wonderful piece of filmmaking equipment.
Yes.
It's kind of like a camera dolly that doesn't have tracks, and you got there's a remote control for one of them, and yeah, you can skate along with it and holding a camera and get a very smooth ride on it, and you can do some great motion shots down the street and over long areas and around buildings and things. So I've been playing around with that a fair bit. Yeah, so if you can combine that with, say, something like the Sony A7 that I'm filming on now, which is a fantastic camera, on a Ronin gimbal, yeah, you can get some really nice shots. Actually, what I want to do is take I want to get the Osmo Pocket 2.
Oh, yes.
Hopefully I'll pick one of those up. Yeah, I want to pick one of those up. I'm just juggling around what I want to spend a little bit of money on this week. I want to get that. I've just spent a bit of money. I bought them. I've got a set of 7 microphones coming, and I've just bought some pan tilt heads and some small rig gear. Yeah, so I've got a whole heap of stuff coming soon that I'm going to be doing a lot more videos on, and it's great. I've started getting companies already.
That's what I was going to ask.
I've started
technology companies asking for you, Tim.
Yeah, this here just arrived the other day. I've just put up a video on this thing, which is a teleprompter. So you put a cell phone in here with your script on it.
That's what I was talking about. That was quite interesting. That one, telephone.
So you can pick these up for about they're about $100 or something is a link to it in the video, and yeah, it's great. I've been playing around a wee bit with it, and it's absolutely great because you just slide it onto the front of the camera. So did I leave the mount on there? Yeah, I did. So here's one of my cinema cameras, and you can just fiddle around with that a little bit and push those back.
Oh, look at that camera, guys. So I'm getting jealous of technology, guys. That is a big boy camera.
Oh yeah. What'll really piss you off is I've got 3 of these.
You're getting my technical genes going on there, Team Success.
So that just slides on the front of there because it's got a whole pile of adapter rings that come with it that just will thread onto any lens, and yeah, that just slides on the front of it, and then you put your cell phone in here.
I think Claire's looking for your technology videos.
Yeah, they're all technology videos. There you go. Just put the cell phone in there. And so you can just read what's on the cell phone because that reflects it, but you're looking straight into the lens, so you're never actually taking your eyes away from what's happening. It's really good.
Away from the camera, as you said in the video, keeping your eyes in front.
Not constantly looking off to the side. People notice that, just the smallest eye movement, and people really notice it, even at low resolutions and stuff. What do we got over here?
This is another video that I like, the unboxing of your TC telephone. That one, what was that, what you talked about? And also new YouTuber support live stream. That was also quite interesting, Team Simpson. That was...
Yeah. Hey, JLT Blog, how are you?
Didn't know you went live on that one. I should have been on that one. Guess the time zone was different for me.
When I do my live streams on Sundays, that's usually in about 12 hours from now, so it's going to be like going to be like 4 o'clock in the morning your time instead.
Oh dear, 4 o'clock my time.
Yeah,
that's not the worstest time that I've been around. I've been on D9's live stream at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's your starting time.
Yeah, I've actually been meaning to set one up for this weekend because I was thinking about doing one this afternoon, but I may or may not do that because I've got a lot of work on as well.
Indeed.
I probably should do it if I can figure out what I'm going to do on it. I do like to have a purpose of them as well. And one thing I want to do with the live stream soon is show off what you can do with StreamYard's paid version.
Oh, yes.
Instead of the one that's got this horrible bloody, which direction am I pointing? This horrible bloody logo up there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the one that I've got the paid one where I've got membership videos. I've made one of the things I want to try doing with StreamYards is multi-homed gaming. So that's great.
Yeah, you get a lot of people playing games and it's just them playing the game, or they've got some mates playing that you can see around them. But what I'd really like to be doing is like getting my daughter playing Minecraft with me, so we can have both of our faces up on the screen as well as both of our games and being able to switch between them and look at the multi-view. Nice. Yeah. Anyone who's doing gaming, go and have a look and see what Mr. Beast is doing with gaming. I know not everybody can afford a whole team of Minecraft software developers who can go and create different things with the API, but that's really cool stuff he does with Minecraft.
Is that kind of modding, Phil Six? No, Team Simpson. Is that modding?
Yeah, it's the new Mr. Beast gaming stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and but have a look at the style. If anyone's doing gaming videos or has a gaming channel, go and have a look and see why Mr. Beast has such good response on a gaming channel compared to other people. It's not long drawn out streams. It's he uses the games to create more exciting content, and that's the same sort of thing Dream does as well. You know, if you're going to go into gaming, it's gaming's really hard because there's so much competition, and you really got to have a point of difference. You've got to be not just playing game for yourself and expecting other people to watch it. You've got to be using the game to create an engaging video. People are only going to watch videos if there's some value in it for them at the end of the day.
I think Claire's trying to look for what he's doing as well.
Mr. Beast Gaming. Any of those things there, and they, with a lot of them, they're doing something quite different, you know. So he does the same sort of challenges that he does on his main channel, but in a gaming environment, or he sets up challenges to invites people along to a Minecraft server and gives them the first one a prize to get through a series of things in Minecraft. But and not everybody can do that because you don't have the huge budget that he does.
That's right.
Yeah, and the huge draw that he does. But what you should do is look and see what is it that makes that engaging compared to just somebody playing Minecraft. And the same with Dream, and have a look at Dream playing Minecraft. You know, he's not just, I'm playing Minecraft today, ha ha ha, and it's really boring and I don't have a life. It's the stuff that Dream's doing is sometimes it's speed runs, sometimes it's speed runs. Yeah, and he invites a few people to play with him, to play the game with him, but they're out hunting him. So they're in Minecraft, but they're playing hide and seek, or they're playing a catch for the flag type of game in Minecraft, or they're setting some sort of challenge. So by completing that challenge, instantly you've got a story. You know, so let's set the challenge. Okay, let's go perform it, and then let's go and judge each other's result. You know, so it might be taking 12 hours to build the best house or something like that. You know, that sort of thing.
So something to put the audience into to do something as well, isn't that right, Team Simpson?
Yeah.
So involve people to get involved.
It's providing the viewer, providing your audience with some value. Simple as that. And that's doesn't matter what your niche is or what type of videos you make. If you want people to watch your videos and you want them to watch them all the way through, you've got to be giving the audience some value, a reason to watch it. They're not just going to come and watch it to be nice and to give you a view. They're coming along to learn something, or to be entertained, or to get some new knowledge, or to pass a bit of time, being entertained or coming up with something new. They're not just going to sit there and watch somebody play a game when they can go do it themselves. They want to watch you playing a game and be entertained and have some excitement at the same time. So, a bit of a thrill out of it. If you can imagine flicking through channels on TV, which ones are you going to watch?
That's right. There's so many on there, and there's so many on the YouTube. So
yeah,
it's quite hard to.
And there's so many that are really bad.
Yes.
So you're gonna flick across to the one that's good, and the one that's entertaining you, or the one that's teaching you something. Quite easy.
Yes.
And if you think about that when you're creating your videos, and you understand who your audience is and what they want to know, come back to my cooking channel. If I just stand there in the kitchen and moan about how my day was, no one's going to watch that. If I stand in the kitchen and I'm cooking something, that more people are going to watch that. If I'm in the kitchen and I'm cooking something and I'm talking about the food and where it comes from and its nutritional value and some good tips on how to prepare it, and talking about the tools I'm using to prepare it and why, and the chemistry of cooking and all of that sort of thing, now I'm giving somebody some really good value. So
and
that's the kind of
talking about the seasons to put into it and all of that stuff as well.
Yeah, so what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and yeah, so with my cooking channel, for example, I'm going to include gardening.
Oh yes, that'll be good.
And maybe roasted cat if he keeps.
Oh no, I'm not going to agree with that one.
Roasted cat and chickens. I didn't know Tim cooks.
Yes, he's an amazing cook.
Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah.
he cooks.
Yeah, and and I'm going to create a new channel for it, and I'm going to move my old cooking videos across to that as well, because as I was saying before, I do want to make sure that I keep that into a separate channel, so that I'm not mixing up my audience. So I've got a different audience for the tech channel to the cooking channel. There'll be some crossover, and that's fine. Because some of the cooking, actually, some of the reason I started the cooking videos was it was about how to provide good nutrition to a film crew. Is how the cooking started on that channel, and I was kind of looking at doing a broad range of things that people interested in indie filmmaking were on, and that's where the channel kind of started. And it did get a bit confused along the way as I was learning how to do things with the channel, but yeah, I'm finding that if you've got something, if you're looking at a really broad audience, like people who are interested in filmmaking, you don't want to go too broad in your niche. So I want one channel for the technical aspect of it and the filmmaking and creative stuff. And I found that that's actually a different group of people over here. There's a lot of crossover where I find that filmmakers are, creative people, and they actually like cooking a lot. But the cooking doesn't, the people that, the cooking has a broader appeal than just filmmaking, and the filmmaking has a broader appeal than the cooking. I was probably going too broad over here. So that's why if I separate the two out, I'm going to have a lot of crossover between them without muddling up those audiences. Mr. Beast, again, I can come back to, because he's done that with his channels. You've noticed recently that he's got the main Mr. Beast channel. He's also got the so he's got the gaming channel. He could have gone and done more gaming on the Mr. Beast channel, which he has done in the past, some gaming on there, but that didn't quite work for him, and he realized that the people who are interested in the gaming have a different attention span. Even they'll play a game for ages themselves, but they won't watch a gaming video for more than 10 minutes or more than 12 minutes. So if you have a look, all of his gaming videos are cut down really short. Some you get a lot of people that do really, including me, do 1 or 2 hour gaming live streams.
Yep.
Nobody wants to watch that again. where you go and you watch the live stream while it's live, and you sit there and you interact with it, and sometimes people will go and play it in the background and things like that. A few people. But if you want to take a gaming live stream and have that published on your channel, you're better off cutting it right down. So one thing I'm going to do, and one of the reasons I haven't been onto the gaming channel much recently is I'm still sort of sorting out how I need to do this properly. But I'm actually going to pick up an editor to take my gaming streams and to cut them right down. So I've got somebody I'm going to get to do that one. Have you guys seen the Alexa Dixon channel?
Alexa Dixon. I think I've
Yeah.
heard of her. I've heard of that channel. Yes.
Yeah. He was on Commanders on and off for a wee while as well.
Yeah.
Then Commander just started getting all about cryptocurrency, which sadly I think lost a lot of his audience. But
Tim,
yep.
I think
would
she
you
had to.
recommend to do a separate channel? Like if I'm a travel channel, I would do a separate one. Like if I'm gonna do gaming, should I separate that one? Not
Definitely, yeah.
So
Yeah,
that
and
would be
that's
a great chance
that's
of
what I was
making
just coming back to, where Mr. Beast realized that his audiences were separate. So he's got the separate gaming channel, and he's got the separate, his normal challenges and big, exciting, spend lots of money channel. You notice that when he started experimenting with shorts, and he's still doing them, he started doing that as a separate channel.
Yeah.
He didn't put the shorts on his main channel because the audience was different, and he didn't want to confuse the algorithm. So he didn't want the algorithm to go, this is a channel for people interested in short form videos on their cell phones, or this is a channel which is made for people who watch 10 to 15 minute videos on their desktops, because they're two different groups of people. There's a big crossover between them. A lot of us will go and watch all of the Mr. Beast channels because, I enjoy all of them. But some people are only interested in the short form stuff, the shorts. Some of the people are only interested in the long form stuff. So what he did is he just made them separate channels, so that the different audiences get sent to the right place for the stuff that they're interested in.
So it's easier for the audience to capture what your content in your channel and not mix it up, right?
It's easier for the algorithm to understand that you've got two different types of content, so create two different channels. Otherwise, you're confusing right back to where we started sort of half an hour ago, where if you was that my camera battery just died on me. I was expecting it, so I've got another one here.
That's good. It's a bit like what Commander's done, where he changed his content over to normal videos instead of the Grow Show. And
He's changing a lot. He's doing like the workouts every day.
He's
doing the crypto. It's like different from the first one that he does, like the Grow Show. He's good at that one, but he's not doing that anymore.
No,
the Grow Show was his biggest audience from a live perspective, and he created the separate Commander gaming channel. That was good.
SC blog, that one.
He should have kept the Grow Show going, because that had a good, consistent audience.
Yep. I told him that as well. He says he's given up with it.
Yeah. He should have kept that one going and created another channel for the crypto. Because it's just a very different interest group, a very different audience. So
Yes.
Yeah, and he was experimenting with a lot of stuff on Commander Vlogs, the Grow Show, but some of it didn't work, but he kept persisting at it, and some of it that did work he let drop and perhaps should have gone back to. I really want to see him
go back.
I think he needs to go back to the Grow Show, but he needs to be doing it needs to be doing it as more of a social club and an expose of people's new videos, and stay the fuck away from link dropping and you know, boosting people to 1,000 and stay away from the artificial generation, but go and look at people's videos and review them and say, hey, this is good, but you could tweak that, and that's good, but you could tweak this, or hey, I've seen this, and go and find exploring stuff.
Sorry, Tim. So what do you think of a channel review? Something like that?
Yeah, video reviews and channel reviews, and just people coming along and going out and looking at cool shit that's going on in the world, in the world of YouTube, and don't make it about a self-promotion thing. Make it about learning how to become better YouTubers. And he could do really, really well at that, because he's got a lot of new YouTubers, but encourage them to stop coming along. And you know, we need to get away from people who jump on a stream straight away and say, give me a jacket, because the only reason for that is because they want to drop their link.
That's right.
So that they can generate false engagement. The moment somebody starts asking for that, they're barking up the wrong tree. You know, they're doing the wrong thing.
That's right. That's what I've told Claire, to not put moderators or jackets of people. And I also made a video on my channel about that as well, Tim. And I agree with you about that as well.
Yeah, if you go and have a look at all these grow channels where there's a lot of self-promotion going on, and everybody's supporting each other and showing love and leaving bananas, and you know, going into someone's house and leaving a full package of bananas on the table. It just sounds really, really fucking stalky to me. It's dodgy. I came to your house and done everything and left the banana on the table. That's right up there with Santa Claus watching all the little boys and girls all the time. Yeah.
So these are not actually the real ones that, you know, watch you and support you.
No,
they're just passing by.
That's a majority of them. They're just coming in and they're going and clicking on your videos. They're not watching the whole thing. So if they go click on your video and leave a comment, they're going to be watching 20 seconds of it and then clicking away. Right. And that tells YouTube. The information that YouTube gets from that is somebody clicked away from your video after watching 20 seconds of it, so it's not, and that means it's not an engaging video, so we're not going to give it more impressions. So yes, they're coming along, they're giving you a view and a comment, but they're actually damaging your video's reputation. It's so, I mean, the intent there is to help, but the reason they're doing it is not because they want to support your video, it's they want you to support their video. And they want you to give them fake engagement. And I don't know if you notice that these are all the people that are going, YouTube's got a glitch and has lost all of my subs and views.
That's right.
Yeah. What it really means is that YouTube knows exactly what the fuck you're doing, and they've reversed it all because it's against the rules to do fake engagement. There's no glitch. Right. It's YouTube doing exactly what it's designed to do. So, boys and girls, don't go do fake engagement stuff. It ain't going to work. And if you go if you're going along and have a look at a lot of these sites, like Ingratha is one of the bigger ones. Culver family one, and
family.
If you've got TubeBuddy running, and everybody should have TubeBuddy running, and yes, you can see the comparative views and everything over time. You will see quite often in the graph that there's dip down under zero and dip down under zero, where every 2 or 3 days they're getting all of their views deleted, all of their engagement deleted by YouTube. all the time.
Mhm.
And they just keep doing it though, because if you've got everybody on your channel getting jackets and everybody's going and clicking on everybody else, YouTube's main job is data analytics. They are analyzing all of this and user behavior. So, they're analyzing all this user behavior. They can see exactly what you're doing. Whether you call it give me a sub or leave me a banana, they don't care what's in the chat. They can see that person A clicked on person B's video for 20 seconds. Person B clicked on person A's video for 20 seconds. They both subscribed to each other, and then an hour later they unsubscribed.
Yes.
It all the time. And YouTube's AI knows exactly what's happening, and so it goes and deletes it all and
That's
just
right.
reverses it all. It's a complete, total and utter waste of time, and you're far, far better off using all that time that you're jumping around onto these grow live streams and stuff. You're far better off using that time to actually just go make a fucking video.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, have you...
Yeah.
But there's
Do
a lot
something.
of-
Make something
Paul-
entertainment.
Yeah, make something that provides some value to your viewer.
That's right. Oh.
Yeah. Have you noticed when you go, because I know you've gone and looked around all these things, same as I have,
Yep.
because I've seen you on some of them. I know I do. I go and study these things, and I sort of preach to a few people, and sort of just to experiment to see who picks up on stuff, and occasionally some do. Anne Dewerman, for one, she's used to do all sorts of shortcut video generation, and used to do streams where it was just share love, show love, show love, show love. And that's all that was ever said, and it was just people dropping links and then disappearing, and then they weren't engaging. They're not being part of a community or anything like that. That's all it was, link dropping. And she had
It's also called spamming, according to YouTube.
it's called generating fake engagement, definitely. But yeah, it's all they're doing, and it's a complete, total, and utter waste of everybody's time. And where's I going with that one? I got distracted there.
That's all right. We all do get distracted.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I keep going on these channels, and you notice that none of these people are ever actually engaging with anything, and there's a huge number of them that have been doing this for ages, and they've got like 2, 3, 10,000 subscribers, and no videos.
Yes.
Yeah, they
many,
might have.
or also not many views either, Team Simpson.
Oh no, yeah, no views, because they've all been deleted.
That's
But
right.
if you have a look at the videos that they've got like, maybe they've got 3 or 4 fishing videos that are only 20 seconds long, and they've got 10,000 subscribers, no videos of any consequence or anything like that. They're just so transfixed on this subscriber number that they forget that the whole reason you've got a YouTube account is to create and publish videos, and they're not doing it. It's insane.
Yeah, I've realised that people are doing short videos. That's why I tell people not to do short videos.
Yeah. Quite often they're like, I've seen a couple of channels that have got half a dozen or a dozen videos on them, and they're all between 10 and 20 seconds long. And it's just ridiculous. Why are you doing it? But some people that I've sort of come across on some of these things, and they're just quite interesting. One of them was Anne Dewerman, and what she does now, and she's often got 100 people on her streams every night, 50 to 100 people on her streams every night, and she's playing word games.
Ooh, that's interesting. Word games.
And it's just, she comes up with a clue, and you've got to guess the word or the item or an action or something like that. And that's all she's doing. And she's getting, but people are engaging, and it's fun, and there's some value in it because she's got a community going, and she's not giving jackets. She's not sharing links. She's not doing any of that rubbish. and she's getting far more engagement now than she ever used to in the past. And it's absolutely brilliant. Another really good one who used to do a lot of link dropping and stuff, and it didn't make any other videos and was just, the same old droll live stream, is Bariotic is around.
Haven't heard of that one.
No, it's Paul is
Angie.
Angie.
Oh,
Angie.
Okay, yeah.
Remember her?
Yep,
Angie
yep.
with Darian. Yes.
Yep.
She was losing a lot of stuff, and she wasn't getting any audience. And I saw she did a couple of really good vlog type videos, because she had gone and bought an M50 or something, or might have been the RX100 camera, and she went out and she did a couple of vlogs, which was unusual for her at the time, and they were fantastic cinematography in them.
Yeah,
And
I see that one.
So, and I had a few chats with Angie offline and stuff, and she just said, "Okay, she stopped doing she was, and a lot of people saying the same thing, is that they're scared that if they stop doing the link drops and the shares, that they'll lose all that audience." And I said to her, those audience don't care about your channel or your content. They just want other people to come and give them fake engagement. They're not an audience. They're a bucket of leeches. And she stopped doing that cold, and just started a community and started talking about real things and started doing more vlogs and travel and stuff and showing off things around Germany, and absolutely brilliant. And then went and got a drone and started doing some adventuring, and now her channel is better than ever. That's
good.
It really shows what people can do with a bit of transformation, and getting some decent lighting and a good camera running, and I need to talk to you about your lighting as well there, Paul.
Yeah, it's funny. Funny right now, yeah. Head is going all,
yeah. I'm dying to do a studio review on you to see what you've got set up there, because I think your lighting is damaging your green screen chroma and everything as well.
Oh dear. Let me turn it down a little bit, I guess. I don't know what to do with the lighting.
I actually, I need to get you. I need to get you, Paul.
Yeah.
There. I need to get you on one of my streams, and we need to have a look at your filming space.
That'd be amazing too, sir.
And redesign the show. I really want to do it right now if we can. Whereabouts are your lights? Show me where your lights are, mate.
My lights are up on the ceiling. So they're not.
Are they behind you?
They're not behind me. They're up like there. So above me, and another one is over that side. So there's no lights behind or in front of me.
Okay.
Maybe I need to make it.
What color is the wall in front of you?
The wall in front of me is blue.
I thought it might be.
Yeah. Is that what's making it dodgy, Team Super?
Well, I think the problem is that you've got light above you and it's lighting up your hair, but you don't have any light in front of you. And no. I don't think you've got enough light for your camera. What camera are you using?
Logitech C920.
Yep. I've got one of those too. I got rid of it. It's the best webcam you can get, and all webcams suck.
Yeah, I need to use my proper camera, my G7 Panasonic.
Oh my God, you've got a G7 and you're using a webcam?
Yeah, I do. But I've never been able to get it to work on my computer.
Oh man, okay.
I've never been able to get it working on my computer since I've had the camera.
Well, what I've got, I've got a Logitech C922, and it sucks. It's just such a small aperture, such a small
Okay.
sensor, and it's a really bad sensor. But all webcams are the same. They're miserable, and you can get
Blurry now. Oh dear.
yeah. There's this thing here.
There we go. I need a camera to work. Yeah, that's a good one
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah, the RX100 is great, but yeah, now your Panasonic camera, you must be able to use. Yeah,
Yes.
using Panasonic as a
What
webcam.
do-
It's got
what do I
HDMI. Isn't it?
What do I need to use to work on an iMac, Team Simpson? Or I could use my Windows gaming computer if it's not compatible.
You use an iMac mostly for
Yeah, I use both. I
You
use
could-
iMac or I use my gaming computer. I have two machines now.
Okay, iMac's going to be way better for doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got PCs around here, and like I've got this. I don't even know where the fuck it is. Actually, I thought it was.
Oh, Team Simpson.
I got. Oh, there it is. It's under a pile of
Of work.
text
Okay.
text paperwork.
Hello, Sydney.
and
How you doing?
Seymour.
and
Yep. Seymour.
yeah, so.
Yep.
So I've got that over there. It's an HP notebook, and I've got another PC, which is out behind that wall over there. And all that PC does is it's got OBS on it for streaming, for encoding. So we send other video signals to that to encode and upstream using NDI. If you're ever going to use OBS for game streaming or something like that, use two machines, one for capturing the stream and doing all of your front end OBS stuff. Then you send that out over NDI to another machine to do the encoding and delivery to the web. And that will cut the CPU requirement on OBS on your gaming machine down by about 90%, 95%.
Oh, yes.
By taking all that encoding away from the GPU.
I've got a quick question for you, Team Simpson. When you have time, can you please message me that information about how to make sure your computer's code in and the name that you need for the program, for the data and everything?
If you go to Panasonic, Panasonic.com, you can get the Lumix webcam software.
The Luma webcam software. Is that all I need? Is the Panasonic web?
Yep. It looks like it, but I don't think it'll do full HD. Yeah. The other thing is go, and the price on these has just dropped.
Okay.
Go get one of these.
Right.
Yeah. You will never regret it.
Okay.
I see. Yeah. One of the really cool things about these is this is the Mini Pro ISO. It does all the encoding and streaming in here. It does standards conversion on every input, and it's got the encoder and streamer for YouTube all built into this. So your PC does nothing. You don't need a PC. You don't actually need a PC. You can just do it all on there.
All from the tech. Oh, that's great stuff. Can I put my camera directly through that, Team Simpson?
Yeah. Your HDMI in.
Down there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So that's what I've got set up here. Actually,
Okay, great stuff.
I'll show you how easy it is. Because I can just grab another HDMI cable. I've got one just up here.
I have this camera for 4 years, and I've just got the wire to work with the camera, but I've not been able to get the camera to work with the computer. So I don't know what I was doing wrong.
Yeah, probably not much. I'm just plugging an extra piece of cable in here now.
Maybe
So
I need
I've just
maybe I need that program that you just told me, Tim Simpson, the Panasonic download script for it to work, maybe.
Yeah, you could give that a go. Panasonic webcam software, Lumix webcam software. So I'm just grabbing this camera here. I don't know whether it's got a decent battery in it yet at the moment. And I'll just plug that into there and turn that on.
Hello, brother Joseph. How are you doing? Our good friend Joseph.
There you go. So I've just turned that on. Hopefully the battery. Oh, it's actually got a full battery, so I can just switch to that camera now straight away. And so I've got that camera there with the HDMI out, and that plugs in down to the back of here.
Oh, the Sony. I love that brand. Sony and Panasonic is my favorite brand.
Yep. And so on here, I can just switch between the cameras by pushing these buttons. I can do transitions and everything as well. So crossfades and all that sort of bit. And I can do the picture-in-picture.
Oh, yes, picture. Yeah, I like that. Picture-in-picture. My favorite.
Yeah, no, that didn't do what I was wanting it to do. I pushed the wrong bloody button. That one there.
So showing your camera and yourself as well. That's cool.
Yep. And you get this multi-view here. So that's the monitor. Right. That's the monitor out from here. So HDMI out into that monitor, so that I can see everything that's going on up to 8 cameras on that one. And over on the computer, we've got the software control, and you can do all sorts of stuff in here. So it's got everything you'd expect in a pro thing. So it's got all of the different transitions and crossfaders and chroma keying and luma keying and everything. It's got the DVEs for the picture-in-picture and all that sort of stuff, all built into here. But it's also got really fine audio control. You can have all your media in here that you can swap between. And things like that as switcher. And if you're using Blackmagic cameras, you've got all the camera control and for color and everything like that in there as well.
Oh yes, I like Blackmagic. I like that program.
Yeah, I'm looking at ordering one of these tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Blackmagic Pocket. Yeah, that's supposed to be really good.
The 6K Pro,
6K Pro, it's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, I want that one.
I knew you'd like that as soon as I heard about that one, because I work with PC World. So I'm a technician. I work with tech per day. So we're kind of in the same field with technology. It's my
my day job is all technology as well. So I look after and troubleshoot problems with technology, huge range of technology for an international bank. So
very technology guys. I'm going to definitely download this software for my camera, I guess. See if that works. Or if not, how much is that dropped by Team Simpson?
Blackmagic have just dropped the price on those. On the little ones. Let me just have a quick look at that one.
And also that box that you're showing me as well. I'll make it both. We'll see how it is.
There we go. Do. Yeah, they've just come up with a whole range of new gear as well. So some of the stuff's
every day there's
really good price.
Every day there's new gear, isn't there, Tim Simpson?
Yeah, the Mini Pro ISO, the Mini Pro ISO, which is this one, is $795 US now.
Okay.
So $795 US. So what's that, about 600 quid?
600 quid.
Actually, I'll just have a look at the UK price.
Tim Simpson is the person to learn a lot by. He is full of information.
Mini Pro ISO, 609 quid for that one. And the Extreme ISO which is the 8-channel one. If you can stretch the 8-channel one for the extra 400 quid, definitely. So 1,000 squids.
Thousands
worth
quid.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, worth every penny of it.
Oh, well, as you say, you got to invest for people sometimes. Yeah, that's my
Well, if
my
you wanted a machine to do HDMI capture and encoding and streaming, yeah, the G7's a great camera.
That's the one.
If you wanted to get a PC or something to do your video capture and streaming and green screening and all that sort of stuff, you'd spend a hell of a lot more than that £1,000 for it.
Yep, I agree. You
And
can spend quite a lot.
And that does lossless standards conversion on every channel as well. So if you tell it you want to stream it 1080p 60 out, it will convert every camera and every video feed to that as it comes in. So it takes eight HDMIs in, and that can come from cameras, or it can come from a laptop or a computer source or something like that. So another thing I could do is I can plug my computer HDMI out directly into one of the ATEM channels and do that as well. That's how I do a lot of the gaming, is I plug the PlayStation straight into the ATEM. Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy, as we say. So if it's possible for you, Tim Simpson, can you type in onto Facebook the Panasonic software that I need?
Oh yeah, I'll flick your link through that one.
That would be amazing, brother. I'll check it up on my laptop, see if I can get that to.
Yeah, I'm always a bit dubious about how successful some of this camera-specific webcam software is, because even the Sony webcam app doesn't work as well as I might expect it to.
Oh dear.
But yeah, for the effort you go to, you're far better off getting the ATEM. There you go, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Right.
Where's that? It's on the other one. Okay. Okay. Are you still okay for time, Tim Simpson?
Yeah, kind of running out of steam a little bit, I have to admit.
Okay. Do you want to cut it short and continue on another day, Tim Simpson?
Yeah. One of the things I really want to do is have a better look at your studio space. I would highly recommend grabbing yourself a couple of small lights. Yeah, where did I put them? I've got some just here somewhere.
Do you think I need soundproofing as well, Tim Simpson, for improving the color from the blue?
Putting some sound stuff up in front of you wouldn't go amiss. So
okay.
Just have a look to see where I put these lights. Somewhere clever, probably. Cat's probably buggered off with them. Yeah. There are some lights that you can get off AliExpress, which I use all the time, which is why I can't find them at the moment, because I've gone and put them somewhere stupid. But they've got built-in batteries and they're completely rechargeable, so you can move them around. And they're the kind of things that you can just put up on your desk behind your monitor. So
that's what I need. Something to go behind would be the best.
Yeah, so something to go behind your monitor so that you're lighting your face, because at the moment you're in the shadow a bit. So I've got these aperture lights here, which are a bit of overkill, because they're about 1,200 New Zealand for a set of 3 of them.
Oh dear!
I've also put some scaffolding up in here as well to mount the lights on. And I've got to do some more, and I've just got a bar across it. I've got lights on at the moment.
Oh my goodness! You've got a lot of good technology in your home.
Yeah, I got another one of these RX 100s here as well that I put up onto an arm here, so I can use that for doing top-down shots on my desk.
Mhm.
That's how I get those top-down shots for unboxings and things. I've just got that there, and that's going into another one of the channels
Mhm.
on the ATEM, so I can cut to that one
Uh-huh.
as soon as it comes up. There it is.
Oh yes.
So that gives me my top-down shots, and I've got my me shot, and then I've got a handheld shot that I can get onto other angles and things like that as well. So
Oh yeah, so that's for
Yeah.
like for your unboxing. That would be perfect for the unboxing
Yeah, well-
or whatever you want to do on your desk.
yeah, because that means that I've got these 3 cameras here running all the time. And when I'm doing an unboxing video and I'm getting into, when you get into a flow, you don't want to stop and start if you can avoid it. So what that means is that I can just cut between the different, I can just cut between the shots while I'm on the go and just have the whole video ready to go. And one of the great things about the ISO ATEMs is that it records each camera as well, all pre-synced up, and it also records it all into a DaVinci Resolve project. So what I can do is I can just take the hard drive off the back of the ATEM, because it will record it to an SSD drive. I can just take that off the back of there, plug that into my Mac, run up DaVinci Resolve, and I've got my multi-camera DaVinci Resolve project. It streams a Resolve project to the disk straight from here.
Oh great.
So it creates a DaVinci Resolve project file for you as you record. When you hit that record button, bloody brilliant. So you've got all the cameras, as well as a live cut. You've got all the cameras, so it makes it really fast to edit something like that down.
That's fantastic. That is fantastic technology. Since
yeah, for the price, yeah,
for the
definitely.
price. It's full of lots of advanced technology in that one machine.
Yeah, the chips that are in here it's the same technology that's in the I don't know if you can see it over there, but I've got the monitors up there and the 4K production studio. So it's a 4K version of this, but it doesn't have a front control surface. Yeah, but everything that's in there is in here. Actually, this is actually far more advanced. It only does HD. It doesn't do 4K. But yeah, you don't need 4K for YouTube. Yeah, it's nice if you can do it and have some more data. But unless you've got the sort of budget of Marquis Brownlee, you don't need 4K. Well, he's shooting 12K for his
12K?
YouTube videos.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's a lot.
He's shooting on 8K and 12K cameras.
What in the world do you need that for?
He's just the same with any filmmaking. He's just collecting as much data as he can. It's because he can.
Yeah, he's got the budget for it. That's why. I need to work for NASA before I could afford that.
Oh, they don't pay enough, mate. I'll tell you.
Even NASA. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, look at the people that have left NASA to go to YouTube.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right.
But yeah. So there you have it. Yeah, get some cool toys.
Yeah. Well, I'm like you. I'm a guy. We like our toys.
Oh hell yeah! I definitely like my toys. Yeah. Can't see it, but on my shelf here, I've just been buying a whole ton of Minecraft Lego, so I'm going to have that as a background for some of my gaming, because I do a fair bit of. Yeah, I like playing Minecraft as well. I've got that, and up on the top shelf up here, I've been collecting all of the Assassin's Creed gauntlets and stuff.
Oh, good.
And that sort of thing. So I can have that on.
I must see that soon, Tim. I must see those ones soon. I like the Assassin's Creed stuff.
Yeah, I just need to play it more.
And also the Subarines and everything that they've got with Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
I'm thinking-
I need to get into it, and I've got to finish off the ones I've got before they bring out another one.
Well, I'm thinking of getting some the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings stuff for behind me, because I'm a big fan of Lord of the Ring and the Hobbits.
I won't show you what I won't show you what I've got. It'll make you cry, brother.
Oh no, show me! I know you loved that stuff as well.
Okay, you asked for it. Okay.
I did.
First of all, I know a lot of people who are working on Rings and Hobbit.
Yep, I know.
And where's the other? I've got another long video cable here, which I tend to hide away so the cat doesn't fucking eat it. I can't get the camera over to it at the moment, but I've got several shelves over here filled with Lord of the Rings figures from Weta.
Yes. Oh yes.
Which I can sometimes get first dibs on because I've got a lot of friends over there that make them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. You're lucky to have that too, so.
Yeah, and when I was on The Hobbit, I was fortunate enough to be in the same the wardrobe space I was in. I was sharing with God damn it! So I'm forgetting names because it's too bloody early in the morning. I can see their faces clearly in my head, but the two conceptual artists. God damn it!
Don't worry, Tim Simpson.
Yeah,
surprise.
the guys that were doing all of the drawing and storyboards and stuff for Peter, from the UK. Yeah, so I was sharing wardrobe space with them. That was great fun, and I've got the Moria environment. I'll just grab that.
One of my favourite movies of all times. Thank you everyone for still being here with us, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So yeah, I got that.
Oh, I think I can't see your screen at the moment. What's happened there? Oh, now you're here.
Yeah. So that's the Moria environment.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. And that was given to me by Alan Lee.
Oh, is that the one where they got stuck in it? They got locked up. Is that the prison Team Simpson that they got locked up in?
No, that's the Dwarven Mines.
Oh, that's the Dwarven Mines. Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the Mines of Moria. Yeah, and the Bridge of Khazad-dûm and.
Yes, the Bridge of Khazad-dûm. Yeah.
So that's the bridge that Balrog broke when Gandalf fell.
Oh yes, where he fell in the top. Yeah, that was sad.
Yeah, and
that was.
Yeah, and the stairs that collapsed all the way down, and then it's got the great, the great chasm, the great halls of Khazad-dûm in there.
Oh, the guy, the person that had the horns in fire, that one, isn't it? It's that. Oh,
that's the Balrog.
Yeah, now I got it. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So so I got that given to me and signed by Alan Lee, and I've got all of the figures I've got up here. I think about half or 2/3 of them are signed to me and stuff like that. So yeah.
Wonderful. Never sold them. Never sold them to since then.
Oh hell, shit! No, never.
No, never.
But also I've got figures from King Kong and
another favorite movie, King Kong.
Yeah, another whole pile of things. And I've also got over here. I've got most of the art books and everything from Weta. So all the digital artists and the conceptual artists and the model makers and the Peter Jackson books and all those sort of things, and they're all signed.
Oh, great! What about Harry
also-
Potter? Have you got into Harry Potter, Tim Simpson, or are you not a big
Yeah,
fan of
yeah.
that one
Yeah, no, I have got a lot of the Harry Potter books.
as well? Oh, good.
Yeah,
Great.
Yeah.
Love it.
yeah, got all the movies. I watch all the Harry Potter movies at least twice a year.
I always
Oh,
watch.
my battery's gone flat again. Won't be a second.
Oh,
I'll just go
dear.
grab another one. I'll grab one more.
All right, we'll go off soon, Tim Simpson, because you're
Yep.
you're wanting
Yeah, I need to go.
you're needing to go.
Definitely need to get some sleep. Yeah.
Well, you've been out for 22 hours and you're also drinking Monster. What's not the best thing to be doing at this time?
No, but you know, it
Oh,
keeps you
dear.
going. And I need to be up again in what's the time now? 2.5 hours to go do some shopping. So
Oh dear. So then you haven't got long to sleep then, Tim Simpson.
no.
Might as well
But, yeah.
just stay up for another hour or so.
Oh no, I'll get a couple of hours because the cat's gone to sleep again as well, thankfully. So
That's good.
I'll be able to sleep. But
Well,
yeah, have heaps of fun with your channels and everybody. Stop going and generating fake traffic. It doesn't work.
indeed.
Yeah, best piece of advice I can give to everybody is just go and create great videos, niche down so that you're making videos for a specific audience and know who that audience is, and just let YouTube promote your videos for you and come back and let us know how that works, because seriously, it's really that easy. People try too hard, and the harder you try, the more damage you do. Yeah. Do you remember SimCity?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know where SimCity came from?
No. Where did that
This is
come from?
a good abject lesson one here. SimCity was originally created by a guy who was teaching town planning.
Mhm.
And he wanted to create a tool to teach his students a very specific lesson about town planning.
Mhm.
And that was every time you make an action to improve or change something, it has a lot of consequences on everything else around it.
Mhm.
And making too much change too quickly or trying to force things to go in a particular way often has catastrophic effects on everything else around it. And it was teaching people that if you want a system to start working well, leave it the fuck alone and let it.
Mhm.
Yeah. So it was mostly just trying to teach people to stop trying to change things to fix it.
Mhm.
Let things move into an equilibrium by itself. And it's kind of the same with your YouTube channel. Keep your YouTube channel focused and let YouTube do its job. And if you leave it alone, it'll come into an equilibrium. And then if you want to change something or step something up, make small changes and see what the effect is, and make another small change and see what the effect is. And every time you make a video, try and improve something small each time. Don't try and go from doing a community channel to a Bitcoin channel straight away, because suddenly your audience is going to be a completely different set of people.
That's right.
And the audience you've got won't be interested in your new content. So
because we're used to the old content.
just improve. Yeah, learn who your audience is each time, and learn who your audience is each time, and adapt to that, and change your videos to suit who your audience is. Read your comments and things like that. Yeah. I don't know how many people read their comments all the time. I do. Whenever I'm wandering around, I open up your TubeBuddy or Studio on my phone and start flicking through comments. I've got a couple of really good videos on how to respond to comments really easily by using some of the canned responses. There's some very smart canned responses that learn your language and learn the type of answer you give so that you can respond to things quickly without being fob offish. But yeah, and some really good personalized canned responses where TubeBuddy's got it, and YouTube have an AI that learn how you respond to particular types of comments and questions and help you answer them, so you can click one of the canned responses and modify it very quickly. But I do that when I'm walking down the street or whatever. I've got a spare moment somewhere. I'm always going and reading the comments and responding to them, because reading the comments is one of the best places you can get ideas for your next video. And you know they're going to be successful, and you know that they're going to be suitable for your target audience, because if you've got 2, 3 or 4 or a dozen people asking you about something in your comments, they are your target audience because they're already watching your videos and commenting on them. So using your comments section to come up with what you should be doing for your videos is absolutely paramount. Always use that. Always use the comments. Oh, the other cool thing is for using comments is when you leave a response to a comment, if you respond to it and then follow it up with a question. So say somebody says, "Hey, I used this tip." You could just type, "Hey, thanks for watching. Great to hear from you." Or you could type, "Hey, that's cool. How is it working for you?" And what you're doing there is you're inviting them to come back and continue a conversation. And you know what? That gets you another view. And so it gets another click on your video. But more importantly, it gets YouTube also know, and they track how many people come back to your video again. So if somebody comes back and watches your video a second time, or part of your video a second time, that tells YouTube they're really interested. So people, when you've got that, if you have a look at your views, you'll notice that it's got the total number of views, as well as the total number of unique viewers on a video. And they know who's coming back to watch your video and which bits they're coming back to watch.
I got a quick question on that one. You know, when you put like a comment, Tim, what do you think of adding like something like what enticed you and like what helped you in your tech question? So like a little tech question at the end. So like what bit helped you, or something like a blues clues in your tech answer, like a clue of something in the text to include them to ask, what did you watch and what bit?
I wouldn't solicit survey kind of stuff in the comment. If they come back and say, "Hey, your video is really useful," and just saying, you don't want to make it work for them when they. You don't want to be giving them work coming back. But if you go and say, just sort of, "Hey, thanks, that's really good to hear that. How is it working for you?" Then that's going to get them to come back. If there was a particular thing in the video that worked for them, they will probably say so. If your video has that much stuff in it that you need to specify it, maybe you could have broken that out into more shorter videos. I've been really bad recently by creating videos that are sort of 15 to 25 minutes long, which is getting up there a bit too much. Though the couple of them I couldn't really avoid it because I was ranting.
At least you're honest about it, Tim.
I know That's just something I do. Yeah, I have that in common
Full
with
of- you're full of- you're
Billy
full of-
Connolly.
You're full of passion. That's what I call it, Team Simpson.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it comes down to. Yeah.
Full of passion.
But yeah, see, if you're creating a long video and it's covering a number of different points, can you actually break that down into creating a summary video and 4 or 5 other videos? So like with this thing here, I actually stopped short. There's a few other things I can do with this. So one thing I didn't show in the video for the teleprompter was that you don't need to put it on a camera.
Okay.
Because there was another thing in the box, which is this little bracket at the back here. And in that bracket, you can put your cell phone like that. So your cell phone camera is inside the teleprompter. And then you can have another phone underneath or a tablet underneath. And then suddenly you've got a teleprompter you can use for vlogging.
Oh.
So you can be going along and walking around, filming yourself on your phone. So you can use your phone as a camera on this thing. It's got a bracket for that at the back.
Oh, that's amazing.
And that makes it mobile. So it's really lightweight. So you can, put a handle underneath it or whatever. So that's something else I'm going to make another video about in about a week. So I'm going to come up with, if you do get a deal with, a brand deal with people like that, they'll usually just ask you for one video and some photos. I highly recommend though, do an unboxing video and then do a video on, I'm going to do a separate video on the teleprompt software. I'm going to do a separate video on some of the specific functions, like being able to put that phone on the back of it. And then I'm going to do a couple of videos on actually using that in a real environment. So, actually practical use of it, so showing how you can use it in a studio space or showing how you can use it for, might be going into a meeting or an announcement or something where you need a teleprompter for somebody reading a lot of notes. I've got a friend who's a minister of some sort. I don't know what fucking denomination he is. I'm not a religious-y person myself, but he's got a church over the hill here, and I've just sort of asked him if he wants some streaming done. So, he might be able to put his notes up on it for that, for doing a church live stream during lockdown. So I'll come up with a few extra videos for them, and then they'll send you more shit because you can build a relationship with them.
Yep. Yeah. You'll get non-stop then if you build a relationship with them.
But yeah, build positive relationships with people.
Yeah,
that's what this thing is all about. Is you want to be providing with people with value. You want to build up a friendship with your audience. That's how you get people coming back and wanting to subscribe to you, because they feel welcome and invited and included. And so there you go.
Indeed. There we go. Thank you for coming to our live stream today, Team Simpson.
Yep.
My brother. I hope to have one of these again soon with you if you're available.
Yep. No, definitely.
Again.
And I want to definitely do something with you to help sort your studio out, because it's driving me mad. You need more light in the front.
Yep.
Yeah, you need more light in the front. And
I'll get that.
Yep. What microphone are you using, just out of interest?
A blue Yeti, or Black Yeti is what I use.
Yep. So one of these. Yeah. Come on, camera.
Yeah.
One of them.
I've got one of those as well there.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got that there that I use on if I'm recording directly to the Mac. or
one of
using a Mac River.
those, but yours is silver,
but-
mine's black. Yeah.
Yeah, but for most of the stuff, I'm using the Rode Video microphone, which I've got plugged straight into the back of the ATM here down here.
Okay. So would you advise me to get a microphone from my camera when I go live as well, Team Simpson?
Oh hell yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll message you on Facebook about what mic I would need for it.
Yep. I've actually got 7 mics coming from a place called Lensgo. 7 different microphones coming that I'm going to be reviewing. They shipped them today. I shipped them yesterday, so they should be here in a week or so. I think they put them on some sort of express freight. I paid them some money to put it on a faster courier. But yeah, they're sending me a heap of microphones that I'll be reviewing, and they're sort of all under. I think they're sort of all between 50 and 100 quid each.
Okay, well that's not bad. If they're good, I'll get one of them and I'll watch your video and I'll find out if it's.
Yeah, but this Rode Video mic micro, they're about I think they're about 60 US.
60 US, so not much either. That's good.
They're 60 US, and it is an astoundingly good microphone, and highly recommend that for anybody.
Okay, you have to message me on that one as well, Tim Simpson, for that mic. Then I'll definitely. But I'll watch that video as well, just in case you say it's really good.
If you have a look at the in the description of basically any of my videos, there's links to most of these things in them.
Yep, I know.
Yep.
They're all in your information on the videos that you do.
And everybody should go and have a look at the video I did recently on making money outside of YouTube, with the affiliate links and things like that, because I'm making as much, if not more, money off affiliate links as I am off AdSense.
Oh, so that's fantastic. I'll watch that. When was that, Team Simpson? You made that one?
It's about a month and a half ago. So it's in my last dozen videos.
Okay, I'll check that out as well. I've been going through them. You've done quite a few since the last time I watched.
Not enough. I need to be doing a lot more videos. I need to be doing more. I'm only getting 1 or 2 a week out at the moment. That's not good enough.
My favorite one was your 400S Pro video. That was one of my favorite ones you did, Tim Simpson.
Yeah, that's a fantastic piece of equipment.
That was really great. I watched that about 3 or 4 times. I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I'm actually going. Oh, there we go.
Claire's going to see if you can find that one, and also your remote control camera, Hollywood 400 Pro. That one, it goes very well with the second video you made after it.
Create an online income right now. Yeah, that one.
That one.
Yeah. So go have a look at that one. It's I've just listed a whole pile of things in there. Dehancer Pro. Yeah, Dehancer Pro. That's another one that company that just got hold of me, and they gave me a copy of the. I did a video for them, and then they gave me a copy of the license. So I've got a lifetime license of that now, which is
fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Video simulator.
A film simulator, yeah.
Film simulator. Is that film simulator software then, Tim Simpson?
Yeah. It's I've played with a whole pile of things. So it does things like film grain and blurring and halation and and that kind the sort of physical film effects, but it does it so much better than anything else I've ever played with.
Is that better than Lightroom, Tim Simpson, from software?
It's not a photo retouching thing like Lightroom, but it's one that helps you simulate the real look of physical film, but it does it without fucking your video up. So it adds some of the light effects, like halation, where you get glows around light and things like that more, and you can control the film. It actually generates film grain instead of just doing a grain. A lot of film grain things just do an overlay.
Yep, I know all about overlays.
This actually generates film grain from the footage, and it will do it based on, I think they've got 60 or 70 different film stocks that they film stock profiles that they use. I think it's 64. I think it might be. Different film stock profiles that they use to work it on, and it just does an absolutely brilliant job of it without messing the film up. So you can basically use it to create emotive effects, a whole heap of emotive effects and nostalgic effects that people like, without screwing your footage over.
I'll definitely be watching that one. That's that interests me quite a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I've played with a lot of these sort of filmic look kind of filters, and they're usually just pretty tacky and gimmicky. But this one is actually useful, which makes a big difference. Yeah.
I think you've got a question from somebody in the chat team since then. That's just down there before you leave of the screen.
What type of ads determine the pay for ad rate? So that changes all the time. I was actually doing a search today to see see whether there was something that can tell you about different RPMs for different topics. And I think more niche topics that are more likely to have higher RPMs. RPMs also change depending on where you are and where your audience is. So, for example, RPMs and CPMs in New Zealand are very high. If I'm making films targeted at a New Zealand audience, New Zealand advertisers have a much more targeted audience, so the ad response rate is a lot higher, so we get higher CPMs and RPMs in New Zealand. In other countries, if you're making videos about a very broad subject range, and or about something that's very popular and you're competing with a lot of other people, then your CPM and RPMs are going to be much lower. So I think the general answer to that one is niche content and more specific content is going to give you a higher RPM. And this is actually another one that comes back to picking your target audience and defining who your target audience is. If your target audience is people who don't have any money, then the people watching your video, if you decide you're going to what am I going to pick as a really bad subject and try not to get myself in too much trouble. If you're creating movies about lifestyle for people who are unemployed and just want to spend their days loafing around playing games and not have jobs, who don't have any spending money, consequently, or if you're just creating videos about gaming for kids who are still at school, for example, and don't have any spending money, then if you get a target audience that hasn't got any money, they're not going to go out spending it. And so advertising, what advertisers have to sell to those people is nothing. So putting ads, the type of ads that are going to go onto your channel will be for snack foods and I honestly don't know. low value, they're going to be low value items, and the CPM and RPMs, you know, so the amount of money people want to spend on advertising to those people who don't have any money isn't going to be great. If you define your target viewer as people who have a reasonable disposable income and are you know, are in well-paying jobs and are doing something as a hobby, or they are professional filmmakers, or for example, or you know, say you're doing car videos might be a good example. If you're going to talk about maintenance on 25-year-old cars that are complete wrecks, that people are picking up for $500 each, you're not going to get much. If you're doing car maintenance videos on Jaguars and Mercs and Beamers, then you're into a more lucrative audience, and so the advertising that people are going to want to put onto your channel are going to be higher paying ads. So it really comes down to who your target audience is, how much spending money they've got, and if the more valuable advertisers want to pay for ads to that audience. Hope that makes sense.
Yes, it does. Bit confusing with all the information, but it makes some sense.
Yeah. If you want higher CPMs and higher RPMs, then make videos for a target audience that has money. That's a better way of putting it. Yeah. If you're doing videos about where you live and adventuring things, that's a brilliant one to do. But go and find the things that appeal to people who can afford to travel, because then, so if you go and show videos about the slum areas in where you are, and they're not very appealing, and it's not the kind of thing that's going to attract foreign tourists who have some spending money, then you're not going to get much. If you're showing off the grand parts of where you live, and you know, great walks and beautiful views, and you know, going snorkeling or seeing the exciting sights and bits and pieces around where you are, that are appealing to audiences that want to go adventuring and have some money to go and do that, then the cruise liners will want to pay for ads on your site, and the hotels will want to pay for ads on your videos, you know, or pay for ads to go to your target audience. So if you have the more lucrative target audience, because you're making videos targeting that audience, then that the advertisers who want to talk to your audience are the ones that will get ads on your videos, and they'll be more lucrative. Yeah.
So have you seen the ads on my videos, Tim Simpson, any of them?
No.
No?
No, because I've got YouTube Premium, so I haven't seen
you haven't seen any of them.
I do sometimes log out and go and look at ads on different people's sites, but yeah. Oh,
can I ask you a favor if you can do a quick check on my ads when you're free, Tim Simpson, just to see what kind of one, just short kind of check. Don't bother going into it with details.
Yep. If you have a look in your analytics and then go into the advanced analytics, then you'll be able to do that. The other thing is, if you go into your web browser, and if you have a look at the incognito mode, and go to YouTube there, then it will show you. Then it will show you the generic ads that your channel is seeing. So if I'll just bring up YouTube. I can bring up YouTube now in incognito mode, and
because I also, I normally have YouTube Premium as well.
Yeah. There you go. So I'm not signed in. I can come here. I can have a look at one of your videos. and
Probably been a long time
actually-
since you. It's probably been a long time since you tuned into my channel. Probably Team Sensor.
Nope, I've actually
No?
been on yours. I
Okay.
do pop on yours quite often.
Oh, fantastic! Thank you, brother.
But I don't always say anything when
Mhm.
I'm on them. Uploads.
One of my long time watchers.
Yeah, I don't often get a chance to actually interact because I've usually got them playing with the sound off while I'm recording something because actually trying to get sound. So what's this? Chig Study. So there's an ad that's just come up.
Okay. That's
Oh,
great.
skipping ads doesn't affect the revenue from them, by the way. If you
Okay.
advertisers advertisers pay less for skippable ads. Non-skippable ads they pay more for. If you click skip, it doesn't affect your revenue. It's an urban myth.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. I thought it makes a difference to skip. That is good information.
There's an ad for bargain blinds.
Bargain blinds. That's interesting.
Window blinds.
Window blinds. I'll get an ad for window blinds. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Did I mention about blinds? I don't think so. I mean, yes.
Advertising also gets
Claire is also learning. That's good. Yeah. We definitely need Tim Simpson back to tell us more information.
Yeah, you're also less likely to get ads on live stream replays. They will often exclude live stream replays. There's no value in the ads on them.
That's right. I know that one. It's always the yellow thing on that one for live streams.
So what I highly recommend doing with live streams is make them unlisted, and then do a cut down. Do an edit of your live streams. Mm-hmm. Have you noticed when you're live streaming that in the live stream studio, it's got a little button at the top for making highlight points?
Mm-hmm.
Use it. Because that would put markers where something interesting's happened. Mm-hmm. And you just put it, so if there's some interesting comment or a really good piece of information, click that. And then you can use those markers later on to come back and cut down your video just to those interesting points in the YouTube editor. I think it's actually got a tool where it creates an auto edit for you, and then you just need to tweak it around. I need to go play with that one. That's another thing I want to do with. That's another thing I want to do with my game streams is have somebody else sitting on another machine with the streaming studio there, so that they can mark those points, the clips as the stream's running, and then see how well the auto short version things works. And therefore you can take your 2 or 3 hour live stream and take it down to a 5-minute highlights reel. Because people want to watch live streams because they're now and they're interactive, not because that there's not that much of an interest in them afterwards. You'll have noticed your stats on your live streams after the fact. There might be a few views, but it's never going to be great long-term content. But if you cut them down into a short version, then they become promotional for your next stream. Yeah,
that's good for you and me, Claire. When we do our lives, do our cut them and put the highlights.
Make it short.
Yeah.
Just
thing.
Yeah. So make the stream unlisted, and then download it and create a highlights reel of it that's just between 3 and 5 and 10 or 8 minutes long. Go for 8 minutes and get the end reel ads. and publish that up. And then in the description, you can always put, if you want to see the whole live stream, click here and take them to the unlisted one. But yeah, and then that way you can get those big long live streams out of your videos page. So there's nobody wants to watch them. And it's the same with my gaming ones, and why I want to cut those down there. So I just want to put the highlight reels up.
Highlights, the best parts. Yeah. I totally agree with you there, Team Simpson. Yeah.
Because if you go and look at all of the big game streamers, whether it's Mr. Beast Games or PewDiePie or Markiplier or Dream or whatever, they don't.
Jacksepticeye as well. He's my favorite one.
If you have a look at their game videos, they're all 8 minutes long because they get to 8 minutes, so they get the post roll ads. They don't want to make it any longer than you need to, because the shorter your video is, the greater your retention percentage is going to be. The greater your retention percentage is, then the more impressions YouTube's going to give the video. These guys know how to play it.
Last thing, Tim. What is the ideal length of the video? Is it 12, 10?
8 minutes.
8 minutes.
It recommends 8 minutes. 8 minutes.
Yep. Between 8 and 10 minutes. When you get to 8 minutes, YouTube puts more ads in. So you've got the post roll ads, and you've got the inter ads as well. You want to keep it short because people have a short attention span. People are more likely to watch all of an 8 minute video than they are to watch all of a 20-minute video. You're always going to get a drop off at the beginning. You can't help that, but watch those retention graphs on YouTube are absolutely brilliant information, because there's actually an analytics tool on them. So after 2 or 3 days of your video being up, that's what I'm going to do this weekend. I'm going to do one on retention. Yes.
Yes, please do. I'll definitely be watching that. I'll watch that one. I'll definitely watch that one too. So that one, definitely.
The higher if your retention score is high, then YouTube says people are watching all of this video and it's engaging them. The higher the retention. I need to find some way of stopping my AirPods from falling out. I've got the wrong shape.
That's one thing that I don't have with AirPods. I can't wear anything in the ear, pop out all the time.
Yeah, me too. I wear them for things like this because I'm not going very far. But if the cat's up, he'll come and catch the bloody things. I don't like wearing headphones because they look naff on screen. Just because of my hair and beard and everything. Do
I look okay with headphones, Stevenson?
It's the way they push in on my beard and stuff that doesn't work so well for me. I just like the look. I prefer the look for me without them.
That's right. Keep your beard in shape, because it'll push it all into.
So somebody left me a comment there the other day saying, if you want to get more subscribers, you should trim your beard and cut your hair. No. And I thought, fuck off.
I
thought, so you're saying that if I want to stand out, I should look like everybody else? Nah.
Unique.
And
be Team Simpson. We know you for that, Team Simpson.
There's two reasons I grow the beard. One is it's a bit of a trademark, and two, I can't be fuck shaving. If I wanted to spend more time grooming, then I'd probably take the beard off. But I don't want to. I'm a lazy bastard, and I just can't be fucked.
You're not lazy at all, Team Simpson. You're always working non-stop.
I work a lot, but I am lazy. So it's okay to be lazy. Laziness drives efficiency. And I want to be running 3 or 4 channels, and I want to be able to quit my day job and create 3 or 4 videos a day on, I want to create a video a day on each channel, That's
Mhm.
my goal.
That'd be good.
But I want to do it with the least amount of effort. So, and I want to develop a great workflow. That's why I'm investing in all this gear. It's why I've got this shed. I built this studio shed out behind my house, which is 6 by 9 meters, and I've got the different desks set up in here. So I've got this desk here that I'm working at the moment, and I've just been moving things around, which is why it's a bloody great mess in here. I've got another desk which is just over here, and this one here is about to be turned around and put here up against that wall. And these shelves I'm going to move over the other side over here, which you probably can't see terribly well. But this shelf here, I've got my lenses and stuff on now. And there's a third desk, which is up over here, which is covered in all sorts of crap. That's just up here. It's covered in all sorts of crap. And I've got some more truss and lighting truss and stuff over there ready for that as well. So I'm going to have these 3 different desks for 3 different spaces that I can create in, and empty out the middle area where I've got a nice leather couch that I actually spend most of my time sleeping on because I stay up too late to go and I don't want to wake me other half up. I always go to bed after she's gone to sleep and wake up before she gets up, and I end up waking her up.
Oh dear.
And
I was going to ask about you, Mrs. Is she all okay, Tim Simpson?
Getting better, but that's one of the reasons I stay out here is that she's still absolutely wasted from the post-cancer stuff. Which we've had another scan on recently, and it's completely clear, so it's all gone.
Oh, that's good.
So that's good. But
that's
but the treatment knocks the shit out of you as well, and it's going to take a while till she's actually getting enough sleep. So I'm just staying out here and.
Keep me up to post, because I'm always praying for your other half and yourself and everyone there for your brother.
But so I actually end up crashing out here, but I've got that nice leather couch that I've gone and got for doing my gaming on and stuff like that, and rant videos and things. So basically I'm turning this into several spaces that I can use. Sort of got the idea from watching MKBHD. Several different spaces in this one space that I can use for doing different things. The gaming and the tech stuff, and then I'm going to go and turn my kitchen into another studio space.
Yep.
Anyway,
that kind of reminds me of Commander Vlogs when he had the 3 different channels, but then he sold one of them.
That was.
What was a bit silly of him.
He worked that one out. He's a bit impulsive sometimes, but Carl's a lovely guy.
Yes, bit impatient.
Got a lot of time for him.
Patient for wanted things to happen quickly, but
that's just the American way. They instant. They have it's an entire society of instant gratification. We went into lockdown for 8 days, and that's enough. It should be all gone now. How's that working for them?
I don't know.
Australia are kind of the same, very instant gratification society, and they do a token effort into something, and a lot of countries fall for this as well. They do a token effort, and that's enough. And
I'm old school. I remember Rome was not built on a day, so I always stick with that.
How's the UK COVID numbers going?
Oh, it's terrible. It's gone. It's not. I'm not even going to dive into that one, but it's terrible too.
I think my thoughts at the time is, Boris, what the fuck are you thinking?
It's terrible. Just leaving it at that, it's terrible at the moment.
I mean, governments aren't going to stop COVID. People are, and I think what most countries need is a social movement saying, I'm going to stay at home, I'm going to work from home. If my job doesn't let me do that, I'll find one that does.
Yeah.
And it's people that have to take responsibility for themselves all around the world. And Darwinism will take care of the rest, I'm afraid.
That's right. People just got to be disciplined and do what you said. Stay indoors, stay safe.
But so in the US at the moment, 97% of critical cases, this was CDC figures from a couple of days ago, 97% of people who are critically ill and dying from COVID are people who refuse to get a vaccination because of bad publicity. And even when they're in hospital and dying, they're still spouting on that it's a hoax. It's a hoax. Poomph. Darwin gets another one.
That's right. Yeah. Human beings.
It's astounding.
It's weird. Human beings like to just not see all the truth. It's weird.
Weird. I know I'm getting into social politics shit, but it just it astounds me that people can simultaneously think that a virus that has killed 500 million people doesn't exist, and at the same time they think that 5G towers can sterilize people.
That is just weird.
Yeah. Did you know that the radio frequency that 5G uses is the same frequency used by karaoke machines, microphones?
Yep. I've heard that. Yeah.
Yep. And the 5G is using 1/10 of the power output as the microphones.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. It's astounding what they will believe and what they will deny, and all based on apparent quotes from some Nobel Peace Prize winner who doesn't exist.
It's like if that didn't work, then what about the plague? Was that ever around?
No, that was a hoax too.
Yeah, that's what they would say as well.
I want to be injected by a microchip by Bill Gates. That sounds fucking awesome. I want to be microchipped. Bring it on. Yeah.
I want to be microchipped.
I want to start sprouting Borg implants because they look cool. Imagine if we were all Borg, we wouldn't need internet anymore. It wouldn't need to be paid. Yeah, Borg me, baby.
I would like to be like, what's his name? Predator. I'll turn into a robot.
Terminator. Yeah. The P2000 instead of the T2000. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah. No, it's insane what some people believe. But all of this sort of thing, whether it's COVID or politics or whatever, it's astounding how it really gives the most insane ranting people in the world a platform to really out themselves as complete nutcases. Yeah, it really separates, people who you think were perfectly rational and sane. Suddenly you think, oh my God, how did I not see this before? Yeah.
They suddenly changed it to their true colors.
It's like they've taken some insane pill or, sign up for this political movement. By the way, have some mushrooms while you're at it.
Oh dear, Jesus. Mushrooms
part of their brain explodes and they just go off, and they go into the most insane rants. Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, but with all of this, you want to know what my absolute favorite thing is, and this isn't about any particular political, religious, or social movement or anything. It's just about human behavior. It's is that the people who blindly accept misinformation and completely unsubstantiated facts will then turn around and call other people who do research and make sure that they know what they're talking about. They call the people who blindly follow everything without questioning it will call people who do research sheep. If you don't just believe what you're told and you go and do research for yourself, you're just being a sheep. Just listening to that kind of comment, and I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah. You're going to be a sheep. Okay, all right then.
Yeah. The people who are exhibiting the sheep-like behavior, for just following blindly without question, are calling. That's the kind of mentality. But there's so much of it in the world today. Anyway, I better go get an hour of sleep.
Okay, brother.
The rest of you better go and go away, everybody, and
I better go and eat and
sit down with a piece of paper and write up who your target audience is. And keep an eye on my channel. I will go and schedule a live stream for in about whenever. I'll try and make it. Actually, I might make it 8 p.m. New Zealand time, so that it's about probably about 9ish in the morning for you guys.
Okay, so I can make it. Yeah, that'll be good.
I think something like that. I'll have a look and see what I've got on work. If I don't do it for tomorrow today. If I don't do it soon, I'll do it for next weekend.
Okay.
Figure out who your target audience is. Make this person up. It's a completely imaginary person. You don't actually have to go and find a real people who are your target audience. But define who they are, where they live, what time they're awake in the morning, what sort of income they're on, what work they do, the things that they're interested in. Do they have kids? What sort of food do they like? How do they dress? Their income range, what sort of cars do they like? Do they like music or not? Or think about all these sorts of things and describe that person and write it all down and say, this is the person I'm making videos for. And go do that, and we'll talk about them next week in my next stream. Actually, I will do it next weekend because I'm going to go and publish that out and get a whole pile of other people to do the same thing.
So next week. Not this Sunday. Not this Sunday. Next Sunday. Okay.
Yeah, not in 12 hours. In 7 days, give or take.
Okay, I'll be there, brother.
If the world was actually flat, and that's another thing that these.
Oh, don't get involved with that one. Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh, flat as it is.
No, that gives me a headache. That one.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. The Earth's flat, but the virus is a hoax. I love flat Earth.
No, that gives me a headache straight away.
Yeah. People who actually people who believe that and think the rest of us are insane. I mean, Jesus. If the Earth was flat, we'd all be in the same time zone.
Yep.
So maybe we should just iron the whole planet out. I don't know.
Iron it all out. Yeah.
Just put the whole planet through some sort of wrangler. Yeah.
Oh dear.
A cosmic planet ringer. Yeah.
I don't want to live if that ever happens, Steve Simpson.
I don't think any of us would live if that ever happened. But right. Anyway, thank you up there, and thank you up there.
Thanks,
and,
Tim.
Thanks,
I will
Tim.
see you all online, and I'm going to get up soon and go do some shopping, and then I'm going to make another video. Yep. And the video I'm going to be making is about I know this because I've been planning it. I'm going to be making a video about how to remove copyright material from your video without having to delete it from YouTube. So
Mhm.
yeah, so when you've got a copyright claim and you want to fix your video up, there's several different things you can do. So I'm going to be making a video about that and publishing it in about 12 hours on how to get copyright claims off your videos without having to take them down.
Yes, I need that
So-
because I'm using something with music on, and I'm keep getting copyright claim for it.
Yep.
But I'm paying
Well-
I'm paying a program to use it, so I should be able to use it. So I need the help on that
Yeah.
one too, Simpson.
Go and have a look at Hello Thematic.
Okay.
Once again, there's links to Hello Thematic stuff right at the bottom of the description in every one of my videos. Hello Thematic is free for the most part, and it's royalty-free music to use in your YouTube videos. You just have to include a tag, which is a link to the artist in the bottom of your video. It was created by music artists to stop other people from copyright claiming royalty-free tracks. So, but I'll talk about that in a video later. Anyway, I'm going to get some sleep. Great to see
brother.
everybody, and I'll see you all
Nice to
later.
you. Nice seeing you,
Thanks,
brother.
Tim.
See you, Tim.
Bye.
Thanks for being here, brother.
See you.
See ya.
Oh my. I've learned a lot from that one. I didn't know that you could put the live stream unlisted and have the highlights of that one.
Yep, there's a lot of that Team Simpson knows, and it's also on the YouTube with the cat tool that you can use.
So you could use that one and upload that one, and I thought that if the longer the videos, the better with that one.
No, I guess it's not good when you have the viewers. It's up to how long people will watch and be interested.
Nice.
Yeah, you want to put football fans
Yep.
thingy, yeah, before I make food.
It's there.
Under 5 minutes to go in this game. Can Liverpool steal it at the death? Chipped over in towards the penalty box. Couldn't control it. Couldn't control it, and it's gone behind for a goal kick once again. Liverpool will now make that substitution in the 86th minute. Who's going off?
I know they
Who's
come on.
coming on? Let's have a look, guys. Liverpool making a substitution. It's about their third or fourth substitution
Chelsea goes Liverpool.
in this game. And Costas
Yeah.
comes on,
1-1.
and
One
Andy
and
Robertson,
one.
the Scotsman,
1-1.
goes off. He punches the net. Andy Robertson didn't
I
want
hope
to
it's
go
okay
off.
for me to
He's not
put
happy about that.
TTT
He
football
punches
fan.
the goal net as he comes
I'll
off.
put them in.
I think he's going to have a few words to
I'll
say
put
to
a link
there.
Klopp
I'll
about
put
that
a
one. He
link
didn't
there.
want to come off. He looks really angry about that. Goal kick taken inside the centre circle.
I'm trying to get the software.
Liverpool
for
pick it up on the
Palace on it.
halfway line. Good interception by the left back.
Better
Of
use my
Chelsea, and
camera.
it's going to be a throw into Liverpool inside their own half. And now Chelsea are going to make a substitution. We've only got 3.5 minutes left. Can Chelsea hold on? Clay Mere in the house. Thank you so much for being here, darling.
We drop by as well, I guess.
Thank you so much here on Football Fans Live. Sending Clay Mere a mega love shout out. What a darling, what a superstar, what an angel, what a diamond, what a ruby,
Say hi
what
to
a piece
them.
of gold she
Yeah,
really
I'm
is.
going there. I'm
Thank you so
going.
much, Clay Mere. It is Liverpool 1, Chelsea 1, 3.5 minutes to go.
I'm there as well.
Those
I'm there as
Jorginho
well.
on comes.
Then he's smiling.
Then two
He
came on. They
knows
took it
that
away
we're
too
there.
quickly. But there you go. Can
He's always happy
Liverpool
when we're
steal
there.
it at the death? We've got less than 3 minutes
We
to
love our
go,
brother,
guys.
Glenn.
Less than 3 minutes to go in this game. Plus injury time. It's Liverpool 1, Chelsea 1. Chelsea get it clear downfield. It's going to be another throw into Liverpool in the final third of the Chelsea half. Who is going to come out on top? Or will it finish 1-1? Will it be even Stevens? Here come Liverpool down the right-hand side into the penalty area. Picked up by Mo Salah. He loses it inside the penalty area. Chelsea bring it away. But still, there's no support there. Out on the far right-hand side, Lukaku is up on the halfway line. They can't get the ball to him. It's played across field with the left back now. Out onto this left-hand side with the number 3, Marcos. Hoofs it into the centre circle. But I tell you what, Lukaku has lost nearly every header today. Nearly every header. And that is crazy because he's a big, strong lad. But he's been out-muscled every time he gets the ball. And he's crossed into the penalty area. He's been pushed down. And a Chelsea player was down on the floor. It was Main that pushed him to the floor. Mendy goes down and collects the ball on his left-hand side. What a save from Mendy. And he'll run the clock down once again. He really will. 2 minutes to go. It's who's Paul is in the house. Paul Blogs too. Thank you. Great to see you here, brother. It's great to see you. This one has nearly finished. After this, we're going straight to Italy for Juventus against Empoli. And we've got another 3 great games coming up tomorrow, guys, here on Football Fans Live. Burnley against Leeds, Wolverhampton Wanderers against Manchester United, and then AC Milan against Cagliari. Cannot wait for tomorrow. Bring on tomorrow. Let it shine like the sun coming up on a beautiful day. Into the penalty area now with Liverpool. Chelsea.
I'm so happy team was here.
Clear, a minute and a half to go in this
I've
game.
learned a lot
Can it
from
be
that one,
a
and I'm
draw? I
glad
don't know how
that
much
it did.
the fourth official is going to put
And I
up on his
thought
board at the end of the game.
was
But
true.
we're approaching the last minute. Whipped into the penalty area once again by Liverpool.
Hilde,
Cleared
you
once
could check
again
the
by
channel
Chelsea.
out. That's
We're into
Football
the
Fans
final
Live.
minute.
It's
It's with
Hilde
Salah, and I think it's going to go out for a
Johnson.
corner. It is going to be
Yeah.
a corner to Liverpool.
Yep, please
in
do,
the
guys.
final
Check
minute
out
of
Football
this
Fans
game.
Live.
Can Chelsea hang on to a draw? What is the fourth official going to give?
With Sarah
It's
and
going to be
Glenn,
the
our
number
brother.
66 out on this right. Route 66 out on this right
There's
hand
still
side.
And our
people
wonderful-
To take the
watching
corner
in
for
here.
Liverpool.
And our
Bit of
wonderful,
pushing and
beautiful
shoving
Sarah. That's
going on
with
inside
Glenn.
that penalty box. Anthony Twader, the referee, wants a word with a couple of players. It's Virgil
many
pushing and
messages.
shoving inside that penalty area. The ball comes in. It's high. It's deep onto the back post. Over the crossbar. Did the goalkeeper get his hand to it, or did it land on the roof of the net by itself? Good save by Mendy. I think it's going to be another corner kick. It is 18 seconds to go. 15 seconds to go. Liverpool desperate. It's a corner to Liverpool out on that far left-hand side. Can they steal it at the death? There's still more pushing and shoving going on inside that penalty area. Oh, my goodness. They can't. We've had the 90 minutes. Come on, we've had the 90 minutes. And the referee wants a word with a Chelsea player. Surprise, surprise. He's got a red shirt on underneath. Anthony Taylor, the referee, he's got a red shirt on underneath his black shirt. I am completely neutral, guys. It's whipped into penalty area. Cleared on the front post. About 10 players fall to the floor in the penalty area. Liverpool. And there's still more pushing and shoving going on. Still more pushing and shoving. We've got 3 minutes of extra time at the end of this game. Can one of them steal it? A Chelsea player is still down inside that penalty area. Let's have a look at it again. There's lots of pushing and shoving. Oh, down he goes, down he goes. He's holding his face, the Chelsea defender.
I need to sort this camera picture quality. It's not good today.
We've had 1 minute, but there is a stoppage in play. There is a stoppage in play. Jurgen Klopp is like, what's going on? He's having a go at the fourth official. Jurgen Klopp obviously wants a Liverpool penalty. He ain't going to get it, and if they give it to him, that's bloody ridiculous. And it's been played on. It's been played on. 21 amazing people. Here come Liverpool. On the edge of the penalty area, on the edge of the penalty area, into the penalty area come Liverpool, trying to get the cross in, still with Liverpool on the edge of the penalty area, inside the penalty area, it's bouncing about, Chelsea get it clear, but it's picked up by Liverpool, out on that far left-hand side, 21 amazing people, we've got 1.5 minutes to go in this game, the cross comes in, oh, and it's over the cross of the top bar, it's over the top of the crossbar, and Jurgen Klopp is going crazy at his players, he's going absolutely mental. And 2 Chelsea players have gone down to run a few. It's Rudiger. He's gone down inside the penalty area of Chelsea. The referee wants him to get up. I'm going to have a quick drink, guys. We've only got 1 minute left. And Rudiger has got cramp.
It's English football.
Man of the match, Andreas Christiansen for Chelsea. Andreas Christian, the Sky man of the match.
Or if you're US, it's not petty, but it's English
Only got
football.
a minute to hold on. It's a goal kick. Mendy kicks it right-footed downfield over the halfway line. I'll tell you what, Chelsea will see the second half as a victory if they can come away with 1 point. Liverpool will see it as 2 points dropped because from deep inside that first half, Chelsea have been playing with 10 men. And Liverpool should have come out and battered Chelsea, but they haven't been able to. Here come Chelsea in the final third. Oh, and they've given the ball away. 30 seconds to go, guys, in this game. Liverpool won. Chelsea won. Tomorrow, we've got 3 great games coming up. We've got another one after this one. Don't go anywhere. Join us in Italy for Juventus. It will be the last time that Cristiano Ronaldo, if they pick him, will wear a Juve shirt. Will wear a Juventus shirt because he's on his way to Manchester United after the international break. And it's going to be a corner kick to Liverpool out on that far left-hand side. We've had the 3 minutes. It will be the final kick of the game. Can Liverpool steal it with the final kick of the game? This is unbelievable. This is crazy. Every Chelsea player is in that box. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red shirts. It comes in, he doesn't. It's a terrible. And there it is. It's all over. It's 1-1. And Chelsea will see that as a victory. And Liverpool will see that as a loss. Oh, my goodness. The Chelsea fans are going crazy. The Liverpool players are devastated. And the Chelsea players are hugging each other. They look like they've just won the cup. They did so well to hold on for around 50 to 55 minutes of this game. Heads down for Liverpool. Honestly, their players are walking around as if they've just been beaten 5-0. The Liverpool players are looking at the floor. They're devastated. The Chelsea players are going crazy. They're like they've just won the FA Cup. Oh, my goodness, guys. You've been amazing. Thank you so, so much. Thank you for being here. This is Sarah. I'm Glenn. And you are amazing. See you soon.
So are we gonna play the outro?
Ends
Wait,
the
wait.
stream.
I'm gonna play the updates first. I haven't played this one.
Yep, play the updates and the outro, and then
Yeah.
stay on StreamYard.
Yeah, I know.
Mm.
I want to say thank you to Hilda. She's here.
Where's the
Chat.
camera frozen in my computer? On my computer.
Yeah, you are.
Oh,
You're frozen.
I'm
How
frozen.
can I
I'm
know?
frozen. I'm frozen in time. How does that work? I've been frozen, Mr. Frozen.
Oh no.
Technical
You're
issue.
frozen. Wait. Oh no. We're still live. We're still live. Just playing this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Technical issues. Oh, I like that. That's nice. To YouTube. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here today.
Bye, guys.
Yep. Bye, everyone. Thank you, and God bless. Stay safe.
Last bit. We're still live. It's gonna be the last one.
Yep. Play that.
We're still live.
Yep. You are fantastic. Like your thank you to everybody.